girls, welcome back to my channel. I do hope you're doing well. It is our second to last final 2022 sit down with Shan. Can you believe next month is the last one? Another year of us rabbiting on together, talking about everything and anything. Can you actually believe it? My lovelies, I love these videos purely because I can sit down in my Christmas PJs. These are last year's, if I remember correctly. I'm blending in with the green hair, and you might think, Shan, you're covering your neck. Can you see that, my lovelies? I've actually given myself chemical burn. Just my luck. So as we all know, my hair was in the bleeding stage because when I first washed it, I was so scared the colour was going to run out. Quickly done it, added more dye, give it a quick rinse, bish bash bosh, done. But it kind of stained everything, including my skin. So I had my colour remover wipes that I was using morning, noon and night. Yeah, they're very, very strong. So now my neck is so sore, so rough. Like, I feel it needs a good exfoliation. You know, like when you're freshly sunburned and it's not a vibe at all. Not a vibe at all. So I'm kind of covering my neck because it's still very sore, very red and green. So, I mean, at least I'm sitting in with the festivities, eh? But I have got my final bottle of baby Shan, may I say. This hasn't lasted me long. 2 days and the 4 is gone. Not exactly happy about that. But this month's topic is all about saving. Saving tips, money hacks, everything like that. Because as we all know, the government has well and truly screwed us over, to put it perfectly honest, and there is a lot of problems that I think are going to come from this. So I thought, you know what, why don't we sit down, send all in like your tips, your tricks, what you're doing to try and save the pennies, and hopefully it can maybe help some others out there. So got my trusty old iPad to hand, we've got the baby Shan on the go. Let's get into our sit down with Shan, eh? Right, so what I do every month is I go on my Instagrams, my lifestyle and my food. I always leave them down below, and I will put up a story poll, and I'll be like, right, this month's topic is XYZ. Send in anything to do with it or what you want to ask, tips, anything like that, and it will all remain anonymous. And I could just say we have had a lot come through. So get your pen and paper handy because I think there might be some tips out there for us all. So my first lovely says, hey lovely, my tip to keep warm is to invest in a thermal insulated flask for hot water, and heard about heated gillets but not invested in them yet. Heated gillets? Well, gilets, you know, like body warmers. I didn't even know that was a thing. A heated body warmer. I get the thermal insulated flask for hot water, and I get like hot water bottles and everything like that. I personally don't have a hot water bottle. You might think, what is wrong with you? I just have this, I don't know what it is. It's like a fear that it's going to explode. And I know that is very, very silly. But yeah, I just have an absolute fear that, oh my God, I'm going to put it on me and it's just going to explode and I'm going to get scolded. Which I think probably the likelihood is very little. But it's just a thing there. So I do keep warm the thermal insulated flask. That's a good idea. And then you know, got to keep like reboiling the kettles and everything. And I'm very interested about these heated gilets. You learn something new every day. We're not even 2 minutes into the video and we've learned something, eh? Another one of my lovelies, I love your profile picture as well. Corpse Bride. That is so up my street. Tim Burton, one of my favourite Halloween films. Mum loves it as well. Hot water bottles, wheat bags all the way. Scented wheat bags, perfect for this awful smell of it. I think I've heard of these. Are these like the water bottles that you can maybe get in the shape of something and they're scented like lavender or something? Because I know what you mean about the smell, because lavender, I can't deal with lavender. I'm a bit like it with like rose. Fresh roses and flowers I'm absolutely fine with. But if something is rose scented like the Elemis cleansing balm, I'm a bit... only in small doses, you know. I can't be having nothing that's like overpoweringly. So I get that. Wheat bags. I'm going to have to look into that as well. Scented wheat bags, perfect for the awful smell of it. I mean, you can probably just put some Febreze around, but if you're saving the pennies, that is all that matters. And another one, my lovely, says, unless the kids are in the house, the heating is off. Snuddies all round. I tell you what, snuddies is a very recurring theme in that. Snuddies for life. I obviously have my pink one, but I said to Mum, I would like to invest in a new one this year if you see any. And I've asked her, I said, what do you want? Shown her loads online. She's like, nah. I'm like, I tell you what, go Primani, pick whatever one you want out, because Primark have got loads. They've got cherries. The cherry I think would be my favourite. They've got like polka dots. They have flowers. They also have a fried breakfast, which the fried breakfast I do think is quite funny as well. I've seen some like Disney style ones and that. So yeah, Snoodies all the way, because you don't realise actually how warm you are in that until you take it off. Because it's not really like a onesie where you're fully covered. You think, oh, it's just like chucking on a fluffy nightgown. But it really does work. And oh my God, I love my Snoodie. I will say now, sorry if anyone is offended of me drinking out the bottle. It's Baby Sham. It's not even going to fill a wine glass. So I don't want to do the washing up, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, Snoodies, absolutely staple. Another one of my lovelies, she says, I do cash stuffing. It's super easy to stay in control and satisfying. You know what, right? I've seen so many videos about this cash stuffing, and I tried to watch it and I don't know what it is. I just can't understand it. Is that something wrong with me? My lovely who sent that in, is there something I'm missing? Because I just can't get to grips with it. And for me, I think, especially this time of year, I do need to be reined in a bit. Because I do just be like, blah, 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 blah. Let's buy everything for everyone and let's treat myself. And before you know it, it does get out of hand, doesn't it? It does get a little bit, Shan. No, that's how it needs to go. But yeah, I've seen so many videos on it and I've watched them. She does YouTube also. I watch her videos and I'm just like, but I don't understand. So I think that might be something on my behalf, because clearly something is not sticking in there, because otherwise I would do it. But yeah, that is a good idea. If any of you guys actually do cash stuffing, let me know down below. I'd be intrigued to see how many people do it as well. Let's have a look. Instead of having the heating, all get some Snoodies to keep warm. I love this. Snoodies and like fluffy PJs and onesies are like the in thing at the moment. Who remembers when onesies were like, oh my God, everyone needs a onesie? I don't know about you. I've been in Primark and I cannot find onesies. It is Snoodies everywhere. But I love a good onesie. Oh my God, I used to love getting a new onesie at Christmas. But they just haven't had any. I don't know why. If your store has it, let me know, and let me know where. Might have to have a blooming road trip for a onesie. I need to go through my pyjamas next year. You know your onesies that they have seen better days, but they're just like the ones that you don't need to stretch out. They're baggy in all the right places, and I can't bear to get rid of them. But I am losing out. I am losing room. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry for that. I've actually been up since 3:30 today, and we are currently 11:11. Why do I always look at these times? My angel numbers at the minute are just like, woo! I keep getting like 9:9, 11:11, 12:12. I'm like, I don't know what it means, but I keep picking up things on the hours. Who knows? But yeah, I can't find a onesie for love nor money. If you know where I can get my hands on a new Christmas onesie, please do let me know. I don't really want to get one online. I like to go in a shop and see my onesies, you know, because I have to check for height. Where I'm short, I'm only like 5'2", 5'3". I have to make sure that it's not going to be like dragging on the floor. Which the big pink one from Misguided does. The one that me and Mum have got matching. She actually had hers on this morning. I walked in and she was like, it's so cold. So at least you look like a big giant pink marshmallow. Cutie. Let's have a look. When making a cuppa, boil extra water to fill up a hot water bottle. Lasts ages and is direct heat. See, I never thought of this, because this is probably really bad. Me and Mum, well, it's very rare I actually use the kettle, because all of my drinks I'll do from the coffee machine. But Mum will boil a whole kettle just for 1 cup. And I say to her, Mum, you don't need to do that. Like, you're not drinking 1.5 litres of boiling water for your cups of tea. That is a good idea, actually. I need to get her to start boiling what she needs, or if she is going to boil surplus, put it in a hot water bottle. I mean, there's a good few dozen water bottles in here. I'm sure there's got to be one that's for hot water to keep it in. That's something like you'd maybe get from Decathlon, I want to say, like maybe camping, like a proper thermal insulated hot water bottle. Oh, we will give it a go. That could be something we need to invest in, my lovelies. Let's have a look. I bought a big puffer coat to wear in the house. We'll still put the heating on, but not a lot. Now we just use extra blankets to keep warm. Now, I'm all for that, okay? Me and Mum, as you, well, if you've been following me a while, you know we absolutely love the heating on. Used to be every morning, 4 o'clock, heating would go on 4 till 6. I'd go off for work and it'd be nice and warm for Mum. Come in, it'd be like 4 till 10 we'd have the heating on. In the mornings, I'd get up, do a mad rush to the toilet for a morning wee-wee, jump straight back into bed and stay in bed until I need to actually get ready. If some mornings it is very, very cold, I'll light my candles. And the weekends is the treat when we have the heating on. So as of today, we've had it on, I think, since about like 10 o'clock this morning, just because like I'm in the bath, popping out, everything like that. But yeah, weekends is a treat day to have the heating on now, which you never thought in this day and age people would be saying that like putting a heating on is a treat. And this is where the government just infuriates me. And I don't want to deviate. I think that's the word. I don't want to deviate, because this video is all about saving tips and like giving 2 fingers to them. But yeah, I think they've well and truly screwed people, and it's all right for them in their big asses, isn't it? It's all right for them. I doubt they do the shifts that a lot of people have to do in this world, but yeah. All I gotta say on that. Blankets. I'm sorry, blankets are essential. I have my throw. I have my baby throw for when I go in the bathroom. There is throws galore, and every time I go out, I'm like, oh, could do with another one. Mum's like, you don't need another single throw in this blooming house, Shan. I'm like, okay. Another one of my lovely says, hot water bottles, big fluffy throws, and put the crackling fire on YouTube. Oh my god, how cozy. How blooming cozy. You know what, I went through a stage earlier this year when I was thinking like, how could I make my videos a bit more aesthetic? Because I don't know about you, but probably sitting here looking at me like this, it's not very aesthetic, is it? I mean, I've got my candles burning. I've got my bottle of baby sham. I've got a couple of cushions in the background. But apart from that, oh, and my tinsel, it's not very aesthetic, is it? So I did think, and I was very close to, investing in a Mac. Them things are pricey. Let me tell you that. So all of my editing I do on iMovie, which is just the inbuilt software that you get on Mac and MacBook, but mine is a little MacBook, just purely because it's portable, I can take it wherever I want to go, and it's handy for work on a laptop. I looked into a MacBook, I think it was just before my birthday, there was a deal or something on with it, and I think it had like 300 or 400 quid off, and I was like, do I? It was 0% interest for a year. I was like, right, that's fine. And I was thinking, but would I edit on it though? So I like to edit on my laptop because I say I can edit here, out there, in the bath, at my friends, whatever. And I thought, am I actually going to edit on this Mac? And I thought the Mac could be a good thing for, say, like sit down videos, something like this, where I can just upload the footage and I know once it's done I can export and everything like that, and keep the MacBook for when I do like vlogs and stuff where I'm constantly adding clips to it that I have to edit on the go. And then I thought, but I really like the backgrounds for the Mac, and I'm thinking, Shan, are you literally just going to buy a Mac to have the background on? And it's not even if I had it here, I couldn't put it behind me. I don't have an electrical socket there, so I'd have to change like how I do my videos. And I was just a bit like, oh, don't know, I couldn't take the plunge. But I'm not gonna lie, sometimes if I'm a bit like stressed and I have a really bad headache, especially the past few weeks, my headaches, oh my god, I don't know what is up with me. I don't know if it's the stress of everything like with work and that, or I don't know, my head's just been like pounding. So what I've actually been doing is, I don't think it's a crackling fire, I think it's a scenic view. It's like a ski point, and it just plays really soothing music, and I have like my Christmas tree on, and I have that, and I kind of doze, and then like I wake up, turn it off, and I'm good to go. Oh my god, just say that makes me sleepy. Just talking about that, and I'm like, oh, I am getting sleepy, Shan. Do not rub your eyes. Because you know if you rub your eyes, it's Betty Buys. And it can't be Betty Buys. We're not even at 11 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, I've been up like 7 hours. I'm so done already. Right. Where do we go? Another one of my lovelies. Snoodies and fleecy socks for all in the house. Also, lay on a fleecy sheet in bed. Game changer. I am with you there. I will not be anywhere without my teddy bear mattress protector. Or like my sheet. Absolutely not. To the point when I took off the autumn one. So I had a cream one with the autumn one. Mum then put the Halloween on. The Halloween was a normal bed and it wasn't a fleecy or teddy bear or anything like that. And she put the normal sheet on, and after the first night I was like, nah. She said, what do you mean? I was like, nah. I was like, I need the teddy bear back on. She was like, well, it's in the wash. I was like, could you wash it please? So she washed it and put it on. And then when this one went on, she said, don't worry, I bought you a new teddy bear sheet, and this one is like a pure white one. But come next month, when it's Christmas, my Christmas bedding is not teddy bear. My Christmas bedding is like a normal cotton bedding, I would say it is. So I'm going to be like, Ma'am, what one is ready? Because I need to have a fleecy sheet. And honestly, that with the teddy bear duvet, oh, I'm just cocooned in such happiness. And I'm like, oh yes. Oh yes, and this is what I need in my life. And you know what? Probably even in the summer, I would still have a teddy bear one on. Not that Mum would put it on because she'd be like, Shan, I'm so sorry. It's because we're talking about bed and everything. I'm like, Betty Buzz. No, I think after this video I need to go and eat. Or actually, we've got our, I say little, it's not quite little. We've got our sweet bucket here. Shall we see if there's anything I can snack on to keep me jaws moving while I'm yakking away and not want to fall asleep? What is that? Where has this come from? Something sticky is on my iPad cover now. Where has that come from? Is it come out of here? Oh my god, now I've got it on my screen. Oh, it's really sticky. What has this come from? What has spilt? Something has spilt and I don't know what it is. The joys, eh? The joys. We're just going to take a candy cane. Oh, a big one or a little one? No, we'll go for a traditional one. Candy canes will keep me awake, but I will apologise because I crunched them. So if you're wearing headphones, I really apologise because all you're going to hear is of me crunching. Who else loves candy canes? There's quite a lot of you in my comments from the other video that said, yeah, we love candy canes. You will break a tooth though. You will break a blooming tooth. The only thing with candy canes, I feel like they get stuck around my back teeth. Anyone else have that problem? I hear this saying a lot. Heat you, not the house. One of my lovely says, an electric blanket instead of putting the heating on, as it heats you rather than the whole house. I get that. See, Mum likes to walk into a room and feel the warmth, but to do that, she needs to have the heating on in every single room. If she just had a blanket on her, she could take the warmth into the other room. What are your views, my lovelies? Would you rather heat the house or heat yourself? The only room in the house that I like to be warm is the bathroom when I have my bath. Oh no, I've cut my hand. How have I done that? Oh, this video is just taking loads of twists and turns, ain't it now, my lovers? No idea. Absolutely no idea. Yeah, would you rather... Now I'm getting attacked by tinsel. Would you rather heat the home or heat yourself? I would just like, if I could, I'd turn all the radiators off in the house and just keep the bathroom on. Because I'm not going to lie, when I'm having a bath and it's cold, it's not the same. I like it to be warm and toasty when I'm having a bath, you know. Bit of steam. Laying in the floor, reading my Kindle. Sounds like a good night. I'm just looking and thinking, what on earth is that on my shelf? I forgot to put my elf on there. His legs are just dangling over the side. Anyway, I'm going to go and quickly finish this off camera, because you don't just want to be sitting here watching me stuff my face with a candy cane. And then we will come back in to do the final few. We've still got about 6 or 7 left. So I do hope that this is helping some of you. And if it is, be sure to let us know down below, eh? Right, we've had a little turn. And the camera might sway a little bit if I make any erratic movements because you're balancing on the bed. What I am going to say though, I've just quickly gone through my comments on the other video. There is scammers out again, my lovelies. I think the first time it was Videogram. I've just gone through and removed about 30 comments from something messaged me on the Telegram. If you get any form of message on your comment and it does not say at the end, have a great day with the little face with the love hearts, it's not me. You guys know I always reply, and it's not a standard generic to everyone's message. I take the time and read every single comment and I reply back to you all individually. If you get one and it's like, please contact me, I would never do that. So please just be safe. Please don't send anything to any of these people because they are scammers. And they are so blooming annoying, let me tell you that. Blooming annoying. Another one of my lovelies says, we have put 2 duvets on our bed. Also, tucking in curtains behind the radiators. 2 duvets. Oh my God, I think I'd love that. You know what I would love? To have the sheet, then a duvet on top. I'd be proper toasty in my onesie with my bed socks on as well. Oh, yes. Yes, please. Tucking in the curtains behind the radiators. Do they not like overheat or catch, like burn? Would they burn? I don't know. My lovely who sent that in. If you want to DM me on Instagram, because is it maybe so that, like, in essence, you're not letting the heat out? Because the curtains may cover the radiators? That could potentially be it. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, very, very good. Another one of my lovelies again. When making a hot drink, boil enough water for a hot water bottle to keep you warm for a long time. Definitely need to look into this hot water bottle saga. Because we need that. We need that because we don't have it, I'm afraid. We do not have it. Another one of my lovelies says, definitely purchase a thick dressing gown, snuddy and slippers. Helped me loads. That, to me, is just the epitome of winter coziness. She says that she's in a short sleeve top, but as I say, we have got the heating on. Not in my room, because my room, my radiator is switched off because of the location of it. But I've got the candles burning, and they give off some serious heat. And yes, I am putting my head on my cushion. Oh. I think I need a nap time after this. I need to wake myself up and be like, get yourself into gear, ShannonLeighxx. You can't be sleepy. You're filming Vlogmas. You need to do stuff to keep the people entertained. You ain't going to care if I'm just sitting there falling a kip, are you? Let's have a look. One of my lovelies says, I always do a meal plan when I go shopping and stick to buying what's on my list for it. That's a very good way of saving money. As I speak, the other day I went to Tesco, got very sidetracked. Very sidetracked. I literally went there for the minimalist things and come out with came out with 2 huge bags filled. I'm sorry, but I don't know what I've done to my finger. I've caught it somewhere. You know, it goes like red and inflamed. It's like a little bit swollen. Gonna give me fat fingers. It does actually look quite swollen at the bottom. Maybe I damaged it when I was carrying the shopping bag. Being the independent woman that I am. What is that? Ow. Right. Just gonna leave it, Shan, and get back to the video. That is a good thing because, as I say, you can go in Tesco or Asda or Sainsbury's, wherever you do your shop, and it is so easily done to get carried away. It's so easily done. And it's kind of annoying because you like go along and you're like, duh, 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 duh. You will always come out and you will have a trolley of stuff you don't need. And the one thing that you need, you will not have. And it will be like, oh, why? And then it's like, do I go back in? Because it could be more damage and I might actually still forget again. Or do we just leave it? I think we just leave it, go home and pretend this has never happened, okay? I need to get back into like meal planning and prep and everything like that in the new year because there's nothing worse, I think, than coming in from work and not knowing what you're eating. And I think for me, I need some form of like stability in my life when it comes to my food, so that I don't completely go off the wagon, which I would say since my holiday I've definitely overindulged. And the Christmas month ain't going to be any different. Let's have a look. Oh, what is that on my screen? Jeez Louise. Another one of my lovelies says bed socks everywhere. Bed socks under shoes, bed socks under boots, bed socks under DMs. I'm with you there. Bed socks, bed socks, bed socks. I get people don't like sleeping with things on the feet, but my lovelies, think of your feet. Keep them warm. I like that. I get that. I go through stages of socks in bed. So if I get in, it is very rare if I get in with them, I wake up in the morning with them on my feet. It's very, very rare because I'm a fidgety sleeper. So I will normally get in bed, I'll get comfy, and then as I'm dozing off, I'll feel like my feet will start to get a bit hot. And I'm just like, nope, they've got to come off, because I don't know about you, but sleeping with hot feet is not, it's not good. Not good at all. It makes me so uncomfortable having hot feet. Oh, even just the thought of it, I'm like, no, absolutely not. But I am with you there. I am with you there. Another one lovely says candles. Great to help add a little bit of heat, and they look cozy. Cannot fault that. We all know I'm a candle addict. No matter what time of the year, I will want a candle. She's actually sent quite a few over, so we're going to read them all out. Working from home in bed, stay warm in the duvet. Unfortunately, I don't have the luxury of working from home, which I blooming wish I did, let me tell you. And you can best believe that if I did work from home, I would not be getting it changed out of my PJs. Unless we had a Zoom meeting, I would maybe put on like a dress or a blouse. But if I was in a top, my Christmas pyjamas are standing down. Standing down, staying on. Like, I wouldn't be changing that. I'd be like, whatever you can see top half is what we're going to go with. That's the professionalism. Below the camera is the pyjama bottoms or the onesie bottoms, whatever it possibly could be. Another one, she says, meal prepping your meals so the oven stove isn't on every day. That's a big thing as well. So I think nowadays, if people don't have a slow cooker, they tend to cook in bulk, which is what me and mum do. If we do a chilli or a spag bowl, it's in bulk. It's not like a little portion just enough for a couple of days. It will be the full shebang. Probably, I'd say 3 days worth, and that will be for lunches and dinners. So when I say we do a big pot, if you've seen any videos with the big silver pot, that's normally 3/4 of the way filled. So yes, we do like to indeed cook in bulk. And as I say, I'm trying to think like what I can meal prep now. Because it's colder, it's a bit harder, ain't it? Well, I find it harder. Not too sure. We shall have to see. We shall have to see. And the last one from her, my lovelies, says electric under blanket. Electric under blanket? What's an under blanket? Is it go like under your sheet, under your mattress? You can't go over the sheet, surely. Because if you laid on that, oh my god, that'd give you like 3rd-degree burns. Can you have a sheet? I don't know. Electric under blanket. It's probably something so simple, and I'm just like, I don't know. Like cash stuffing, probably something so simple, and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. And my lovelies, I don't want to ribbit rabbit on today because I'm not going to lie, I'm feeling very sleepy. Very sleepy, very disorientated. And the baby Shan probably doesn't help. But I think I might need an early night after this. So my lovelies, if you did enjoy the video, which I do hope you did, stay tuned for next month. I'm not too sure what next month's topic's going to be. We shall see. But as I say, if you're not following my lifestyle or food Instagram, they're down below. Have a look. Check them out if you want. If not, maybe just check around, I'd say, towards the end of the 2nd, 3rd week of the month. And that's when I normally put my polls out to be like, right, Sit down with Shani's back. This is the task. This is the stuff that we need. Anyone who can help would be greatly appreciated, because otherwise I would just be sitting here waffling absolute rubbish. But I do that in pretty much every single video anyway, don't I? But anyway, take care. No, not take care, guys. This is what I mean. I am so sleepy. I feel like burnt out this weekend. It's been very, very hectic. But hey, you'll see all of that in Vlogmas, say. If you did enjoy the video, guys, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below. And as I say, leave me a comment. Any tips that you have for saving money, anything to do with like heating hacks, anything at all. Let us know down below, and then everyone can have a little read through. And if anything helps you, hey ho, it's a bonus, eh? Take care, stay safe as always, guys. And I'll see you tomorrow for a brand new video where hopefully I won't be as sleepy. Bye, guys.